company that I'm calling, they are e-commerce. I think they sell to the public. I could be wrong. We're about to find out. I know they have education, and I know that they run really heavy ads, so you'll see them a lot on your social media if you are a hairstylist. Let's just call them up and see what they have to offer. How's my look?
Oh, it looks fantastic.
I feel like, yeah, I look just like Kim Kardashian, I think. I need to go back blonde.
Yeah, you do.
I'm going to. Okay. Oh, God, user busy. Okay. Again, did I mess up? Huh. Oh. Try this again.
This number is not in service. Google and its partners may record the call and retain this call for... This call may be recorded for quality purposes. Good afternoon. How can I help you?
Hi, yes. I'm a hairstylist and looking for new extensions to use in my business, and I was just wondering if I could get some information.
Well, sure.
Awesome.
What would you like to know?
Yeah, absolutely. So, do you guys like have stylist accounts, or how does that work?
Yeah, we have a program. We offer the training. We have hands-on classes and online. Online, of course, is less expensive. And then once you complete the program, you will, once you complete the videos, or if you chose to do hands-on, you get, and then you complete your certification, you're going to get your first order up to $1,000 discount, but we'll give you 50% off, up to $1,000 of your first order.
Okay.
And we offer tape-in and weft. We have 4 different kinds of extensions that we'll train you in. The training does include the kit with everything that you need to do all of the installations. And once you're certified, you're good to go. You'll always forever have access to the training videos.
Okay. Awesome.
So if you should ever feel the need to, hey, I forgot all about this, I want to go back and look at it, you always have access to them.
Okay.
But we do only sell our hair to certified, cosmetologists.
Gotcha. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you don't sell to the general public at all?
No.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Awesome. Okay. And then as far as your education, do you guys, I know you mentioned all the methods, do you guys do any business training or anything like that?
You mean like where we would come to a salon?
No, just like in your classes, do you guys teach people how to grow their extension clientele or anything of that sort? Or is it
We do have information, and we also have what we call a media library, and it has all kinds of photos that you can use. You can, to promote it. You don't need, it doesn't even have to be your work. You could just want to show what possibilities there are.
Okay, so like photos
so
for
you can
social
use
media.
that. You can use all the. Yeah, and you can use all the content in the media library, whether it's written or, photos. It's there for you to, and they do talk about marketing. So how to market yourself, and
okay.
And then we have a small thing that you can set on your counter, a counter display, and then it has a blank spot where you can put your name and your contact information. So that, people, maybe they're there, you just pick it up and look at it, and they might start thinking, hey, I might like to get, some of these. So.
Okay, yeah.
But, that's just a small thing we offer to, to help, so.
Okay. What about any, the business training as far as, pricing to make sure that I'm, profitable with doing extensions and How does that work?
They're in the instructions that we do give you. We don't make you. It's your business, and you run it how you see fit. But we do give you suggested.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So that to make sure that you don't, but depending on your area, you might be able to charge more than we suggest, or maybe a little less. I don't. The demographics are definitely, they factor into that a lot.
Okay. All right.
So.
Okay. That makes sense. And then, so what about after the class? Like, since I'm kind of new to learning extensions, like, do you guys offer any support on, if you're teaching, like, what if I mess up a method or something and I need help on that after the class? Like, do you guys have that?
You always have access. I mean, we have several different ways for you to contact us. And if we know the answer here, we could give it to you. But we always have, the educators are always available to be able to get back to you. They'll say, because we get a lot, where they say, I just really need to talk to somebody. And since we're can I say that again? We work in the call center, so we're not cosmetologists. We know a lot about it because, obviously that's what we talk about 8 hours a day. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to specific, and then we also have Facebook. We have a big Facebook chat.
Okay.
And it's just for certified stylists. That's where you're going to get the quickest answers.
Oh, nice.
It's once you complete your course, you join the Facebook. Mm-hmm. And you can post a question, and you're going to get answers pretty quickly on that.
Okay.
And also, a lot of them post real helpful hints as well. Hey, I did this and I tried this and it worked out incredibly. So,
like pro tips.
But it's really a positive place to, to share and get information.
That's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. That's so cool. What about, so if I need some help on like color matching and stuff like that, is that something that you guys provide as well?
We in the call center don't color match, but the educators will.
Okay.
They'll help.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, we don't do that because, like I said, we're not stylists, and there's a reason for it.
Okay.
But yeah, they'll do everything they can to help make your, make you successful and comfortable.
Absolutely. All right. Okay then. And as far as just one more question, so sorry, I have a lot of them.
No worries.
On the method, like, I know there's so many methods out there, it's kind of overwhelming. There's just a lot to choose from. So, like, do you know what makes your method different or better or anything?
Well, we only use the top 2% of the hair that our manufacturer gets. He takes the highest quality of the hair. Everybody else that he manufactures for gets all the rest. Okay. And that is in our contract with him.
Gotcha.
So we always get the highest quality of hair.
Okay.
And we have a warranty. If something should, the warranty is 60 days after you purchase. So if something should have an issue, then we can always, address it. But it has to be like the hair itself. It can't be, if the client does something crazy to it, that we can't be responsible. But, if there were something wrong, let's say, for instance, it was breaking too fast or it discolored or something, then, and it wasn't something that the client did, then, we do have a warranty process.
Okay.
And if your warranty is approved, then we do replace the hair. So.
Okay. So, like, what about the actual method of installation? Like, how because you guys, do you do wefts and stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What about how they teach the method? Is there like a certain method, or how does that work?
We do have a method that we prefer that you follow,
Okay.
just because it works well with our hair. But if you vary it a little bit, if you tweak it, obviously, once you're certified, you just kind of get your own process.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are, a little particular, like if you do the online, when you send the pictures in, they really need to be exactly what you saw on the training videos.
Nice.
So.
Okay. I love that. So what about do you know what makes the method better than all the other ones? That's what I was talking about earlier with it being a little overwhelming with so many out there. I was just kind of looking for, you don't have to tell me how the method's done, just kind of, why is it better kind of thing.
Well, it's because our educators are highly skilled in this industry, and they are the ones that decided on it, came up with it, and then did the videos for it. It's our actual educators that are teaching you those.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Nice. Yeah.
It's solid.
Okay. Yeah. So, okay. I will, I guess, get on the website and create an account and then just go from there.
If you want to sign up, you don't have to, but I would really appreciate it if you give me a call back and ask for me, because I will get a small commission if I sign you up. Okay?
Okay, nice. What was your name?
And I would be happy to do it.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll be sure to call you back then. That sounds good. I was just going to think about it.
I understand. I understand. And then, if you want to make the decision whether it's going to be a hands-on or online, whichever you prefer.
Okay, awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
So everything was great. And honestly, you could tell that. And she kept saying she wasn't a hairstylist, so I give her the grace on that. Although, the people that answer the phones our place are not hairstylists either, but we make sure that they can answer every single question. And if they can't answer the question, they actually go and get someone immediately that can answer the question. So there's no I'll have to get back with you or anything like that. Anyway, honestly, I was going to rate her really high until the end there, until she asked, for her commission. So that's what's happening out there in the industry. I mean, not a lot to say other than I'm still a little confused on the education platform on why I never did really get a clear answer on why the method was better, other than just their educators are highly skilled. So, I guess if that's enough for you, then I think that's great. No business training. Obviously, she danced around that answer quite a bit, but that's okay. Not everybody does that. So yeah, I don't know, but she was nice. So that's what I'm looking for. All right, we're back. Next one we're gonna call. They, I think, have been around quite some time. They definitely have education. I don't know a ton about them. I know I keep saying that, but it's just the truth. So we're gonna call and see what they're all about. Let's just see. They are a competitor, definitely. Someone that we hear a lot come through our system, meaning that they either used them in the past and came from their company or something like that. So that's why we're gonna give them a call.
This call may be recorded for quality purposes.
Thank you for calling. How can I help you?
Hi. Yes, I am a hairstylist, and I'm looking for possibly a new company to buy hair from and maybe education. I was just seeing if you had any information on that.
Yeah, well, we do sell to the public, but we do give discounts to our licensed cosmetologists and certified stylists. We do have education available, but it's not required to purchase from us.
Okay.
If you wanted to make an account, all you have to do is just go to our website, click the create the account button, provide your information with your license number, and we'll create you a wholesale account.
Okay.
And from there, you would be able to purchase directly from our website.
Okay. I guess the professionals, do they get a special discount or?
They do. They get half off the retail price, which is what's shown on our website.
Okay, nice. That's what so in the past I've had a little bit of a problem with clients coming in and like they already purchased the hair because they can on some brands. It's kind of cut into my profits a little bit. What do you guys suggest on that?
Well, unfortunately, since hair sells to the public, we wouldn't be able to like bar anybody from purchasing from us, but they would be paying the retail price, not the wholesale.
Okay.
We do have a sister company called. We only sell to stylists who are certified with. We can't sell to the clients.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, and you guys have education for stylists as well?
We do, yes, ma'am.
Okay, what all does that entail?
It would be all 4 of our methods that we sell: the tape, K-tip, and weft, and it's an online certification to go at your own pace.
Okay, all right. Do you know what the cost is of the course?
I can give you kind of like a rough estimate, because the exact pricing would depend on like your exact address because of taxes and stuff. But let me see. Okay, so the certification would be $300, and it comes with a starter kit that comes with all testing hair and tools needed to get certified.
Okay, nice. So does it include? Is it just the installation methods, or do you guys do any business training or anything like that?
No, not that I know of right now. It would just be the online certification that we offer. With sister company, we do offer hands-on training as well as online training.
Okay.
It's the same 4 systems, but like I said before, it's exclusive to our certified stylists. So let's say your client tries to call in and tries to place an order to purchase from we wouldn't be able to sell to them because they're not a certified stylist. Matter of fact, if they call in and they say that they're your client, we can't even speak to them.
Okay. Gotcha. So you think I should, as a hairstylist, I should probably work with?
Honestly, yes. If you are a stylist that is very familiar with extensions, and that's kind of like your main source of income and stuff, I would recommend going with.
Okay.
Because it is exclusive. They have a 60-day warranty. More lenient with stylists and clients because we do sell to the public. But if you want something to where it's just exclusive to you and your clients can't call, pretend to be you or anything like that, that would be your main one.
All right. I will give them a call. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, of course. Have a great day.
All right, bye. Hell, they don't even want my business at all. I'm on their website right now, and it says for stylists. Talks all about certification, professional hair extensions. Just a lot of their verbiage is based for professionals, so that's confusing. So yeah, but she didn't even want my business at all. So thought that was interesting because their website definitely does not look that way. So wonder if the owner knows that that's how the person answering the phone is talking to the client. Who knows? But all right, thanks for watching. So on today's episode, we were actually scouring one of our competitors' websites, and I'm looking for a phone number. That's how I got all the other phone numbers. Not one phone number is listed on the entire website. And then finally, after clicking, I probably spent 4 minutes, maybe close to 4.5 minutes on this website looking for a way to contact these people. And finally, I found an email address, and that's how you schedule any contact with them whatsoever. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, what if I'm a stylist and I have an SOS, like I can't find my shipment, UPS delayed my hair, my client's sitting in my chair waiting on it. I'm just thinking about all the things like this would downright piss me off as a customer if I could not get a hold of the company that I spent thousands of dollars to do business with. So beside the point, but not really. So finally, I found a email address, and you have to email them and I guess ask them to connect with them. So I did. I sent them an email and I was like, hey, I'm interested in learning more about your education and your extension products. I was advised from your website to set up this email, to set up a time for a phone call. They did email me back. It was that day, 4 hours later at 9 p.m. that night. So I emailed them about 4:26 p.m. during the day, and then they emailed back at 9 p.m. that night. So I thought that was interesting. And then basically it was just like, hey, happy to connect with you. Please go ahead and fill out an application. So not even an option for someone to get me on the phone to answer my questions, which, what? I mean, like, I know this company in particular charges over $10,000 for their education. All of their products are on the higher end. I know that because they're one of our, what we would call our direct competitors. So we're talking big money here. What if I was a stylist that wanted to spend a ton of money with them? I don't know. I just think this is insane. So couldn't even set up a phone call. They said, please go ahead and fill out an application. They linked it. And our admissions team will reach out to you to set up an interview. An interview? I want to interview you. You're not interviewing me. I am the customer. I need to interview you. This is what is so jacked up about the industry. Like you businesses have it backwards. We are the customer. We need to interview them. And so this is insane. The verbiage is crazy to me. I'm already pissed. I don't even want to go to the website. But I did. I clicked the link, went to the application, and let me just count how many things that let me just read off what I have to put in order to get a phone call from these people. Name, phone number, email, Instagram handle. Are you left-handed or right-handed? Shipping address. I'm a method creator. I kind of understand the left-handed or right-handed, but like I'm just trying to freaking ask you about your education. Do we really need to talk about that? Shipping address, city, postal code, country. What type of stylist are you? Salon owner, booth rental, salon suite, other. Approximately how many years have you been licensed? Are you certified in any other extension methods? What is the last thing you did to elevate your career as a stylist? Is it more important to you to finish on time but with mediocre work, or a bit late with incredible work? Would you consider yourself a coachable person? What is your salon address, city, state, postal code, country? You guys, I'm not done yet. Are you currently in a financial position to invest in your education and elevate your career? Well, clearly, I'm reaching out. If you set an income goal for the next year as a stylist, what number would that be? Which of the following options would you select if accepted into blank program? Pay in full, payment plan, 6 months payment plan. The pay in full, it gives a little bit of pricing. If accepted as a blank stylist, their brand stylist, would you want to start working with your mentor? When would you want to start working with your mentor? Okay, if accept, you guys are going to accept me. Okay, how did you hear about? Are you available to have an admission interview in English? Yes or no? Also wants me to click a sales sort of like application thing to carry, I think, what is their product line? Anyway, that's the application. So like firstborn, kidney, whatever they want. I'm just kidding. But here's my point. We are the customer. Like, us stylists need to stop making this okay. We feel inferior compared to these companies because on social media, they are big and bad, and they make you feel like you don't belong, because to even figure out if you want to work with these people, you have to give your dream income. You have to, like, I get that. Hopefully they are talking about dream incomes inside of their programs. Like, that's amazing. However, like, I'm not in the business of treating stylists like they don't belong before I ever make a human interaction with them. So didn't get to get on the phone with this person because I could not honestly fill this out without them figuring out who I am, which is fine. I just can't imagine what they would be like on the phone if I even ever got to that point. Okay, so all that was really cool. It was super interesting to reach out to the different types of companies that we would maybe consider calling competitors. I don't know. At this point, I don't think that we have many competitors because just not anyone in this, they don't operate like us. It's fine.
Right.
It's cool though. To each their own.
Right.
But
don't you think that we need to call ourselves
we
too? To make
definitely need to call ourselves. I will tell you that anyone that's watching, I have not prepped our team for this. I don't think it's fair.
Right.
And the first person, the haters on my Instagram will call me out on which I love, by the way. Yeah. But we got to call Lena, who is our customer service director.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to see if one of the people in the salon are available?
Yeah, it needs to be someone that doesn't work in headquarters because I don't want them, someone that doesn't sound definitely not like a Creighton or something because
right. very recognizable voice.
Someone that she won't know because I really want to see from my perspective and how we can even improve because I'm imagining there's probably ways that we can. So
Yeah.
let's go find someone.
Okay,
Let's call her.
I will be right back.
All right, guys. So it's our last and final episode, and we are doing probably what most of you would expect us to do, and it is call Harper Ellis Hair Company. So we're going to call them, and I've invited a very special guest. She's a master stylist in our salon, Jada.
We're good.
Obviously, she has to wear the wig and the glasses because we have to be extra disguised so that Lena, who is our customer service director, she can't know that this is happening. So, a couple things. I'm going to communicate with my team over here. So, we're probably definitely going to have to call her star 67, right? Okay. Because I would say that she probably has anyone's phone number. And then, like, Apple now, like the maybe.
Yeah, caller ID.
Yeah. So, star 67, she might not answer on the first one because how does star 67 come up? Unknown? Well, she'll probably answer an unknown. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be something I need to correct if she does not answer an unknown number. Yeah. But let's just say that she will. So I have Jada here, and you're going to act cool, play it cool. Okay. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can.
I think you can do
that.
that.
I used to star 67 people all the time.
Oh,
so this is right up my alley.
Perfect. So bringing back old times or maybe a little PTSD. Either way. So a couple things I want everyone to know because I already know. If I haven't already on episodes before this, I'm going to get some haters because in true Instagram fashion, they're going to be like, you should be calling your own company. No. Don't worry, we are. And they have no idea, trust me, because it just wouldn't be fair. This would not even work if she knew. However, I am confident that we trained her very, very well, and she's amazing, and she actually cares for people. So I'm building her up, and we haven't even called. So 2 things are going to happen here. She's going to nail it, and I'm going to have to give her a raise, or she's going to blow it, and I'm going to have to know that I need to go back and train my people better, right? So after this call, I'm going to give my feedback, and you guys will see what I actually feel as a boss and how it went. So you got a list of questions?
I do.
Do you have those?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On your phone? Mm-hmm. But obviously, like, you are a master stylist, full extension clientele behind the chair. Mm-hmm. You know what to ask. Like, I want to make sure you talk about education, talk about the hair, because I need to know what she knows and what she doesn't know.
Right.
So, star 67. Do you have the phone number?
67.
I got it. It's her work phone number, right?
Yes.
I'm going to copy this. Paste it.
So just star 67. I haven't done this since middle school.
Star 67
So.
and then a phone number.
Since I had that one boy in junior high that didn't like me. But he's mad now. I'm just kidding.
Man, I missed a good
I
one.
like, praise the Lord. Okay. And like, sorry, I'll be like, hey, this is, what's your name?
Claire Scott.
Claire. Claire Scott.
Claire. I'll just say Claire.
This is Claire. From Dallas. I'm a stylist in Dallas. I'm really looking for a new hair extension. Say that. I'm really looking for a new hair extension company. Kind of act like you do extensions because I want to see if she's like intimidated. You know what I mean? Like, kind of be like, I already do a lot of extensions. I'm looking for a new company to work with. So I was just going to see. Ooh, put her on the spot. Say, I was just going to see what you guys have to offer.
Okay. Let me write that down. So
Okay, 479. Oh, you're
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Gotta be prepared.
Maybe let's start by that one. Okay. Star 67.
Okay, 479
479
551
551.
4295. And it's almost lunch hour. She may be actually having lunch, so that'll be even better. See if she answers. Okay. Press call. Put it on speakerphone
Okay.
so we can. Take notes. Two rings. Ring. She's definitely not going to answer an unknown number. We're going to call again.
Thank you for calling Harper Ellis Hair Co. We are sorry we missed your call.
Okay, not good, but a little bit of a benefit of the
Let's try
doubt.
again.
We star 667 her, so let's try do it one more time. Call it again.
Shoot, fire.
Didn't wonder you have to type it every time.
Let's try. Hopefully she didn't get that. Okay, 479.
Sorry, hold on. 479 551 4295. What is it?
What do you want me to say in the beginning?
Oh, be like, this is Claire. I'm just looking for a new extension company to work with.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Just talk, you know. You make cool TikToks. You can do this.
Thank you. Okay.
Go follow her. It's a plug. Go follow her on TikTok.
Go follow me. Jada Coatney.
Jada Coatney.
Star 67.
Okay.
Harper Ellis, this is Lena.
Hi, Lena. This is Claire.
Hi.
I'm looking for a new extension company, and I was just gonna see what you guys had to offer me.
Yeah, of course. So we, I guess you're a licensed cosmetologist,
Yes,
right?
I am. Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So when you go to our website, on the top right-hand side, you'll see a register button,
Okay.
and you'll just need to fill out that form to register for a free account.
Okay.
Once it is approved, you will get a DM in your Instagram. You'll get a text message from Lakeland. That way you know that your account's approved and you're good to go. From there, you'll be able to log in and see all of our pricing, but we do offer hand-tied and elite wefts.
Okay.
Our elite wefts have more grams per weft compared to the hand-tied.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see the prices, all of our wefts are priced by the gram. So since the elites have more grams per weft, they look like they're more expensive. However, you don't need as many as you would hand-tied, so the price is going to even out in the end.
That's
So,
nice.
for instance, it'll be the same price for, say, 10 hand-ties as it would 8 elites.
Okay.
The elite wefts lay flatter to the head. They can also be cut in width and not have to be re-glued on the ends to prevent the unraveling like you would need to do on the
Ooh,
hand
I love
ties.
that.
Yes, they are amazing. They're our bestseller.
Mm-hmm.
We don't sell a whole lot of hand ties anymore.
Okay.
The only time people really buy hand ties is if they need to custom root the top, since that elite band at the top won't, take color. That's typically the only time that they will do hand ties. To kind of fix that problem, we did come out with 7 of our most popular shades already rooted for you in the elites. So those come in handy as well.
Okay.
We do offer a coloring on our site as well. It'll be under tools, and that will have a swatch of all of our colors except the rooted. We don't have those 7 rooted on our swatching because they're exactly the same as the regular colors, just with a root.
Okay.
Then we also offer clip-ins, halos, tapes, and bonds, and then we just launched our topper.
Ooh.
And so those are on the website as well.
That's
And then and then we've got education as well. If you want to ever get certified with us, that's a great program as well. And then, of course, we have a bunch of tools. You can get beads, thread, any type of tool you would need for installation and everything like that.
Okay. Can I ask you, how long until my account will get approved?
Our approval team is looking all day. So as soon as your registration comes through, they will get on it and they will approve it, typically within the same day. If
wow.
Not,
Okay.
like within a couple hours, hopefully, unless they're in a meeting or on another phone call. That would be the only time it would be delayed a little bit, but it should be within 24 hours.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then as far as like shipping goes, we are based out of Fort Smith, Arkansas. Any orders placed before noon Central Time, they ship out the same day. If it's placed after noon, it will ship the following business day. We ship Monday through Friday. We use UPS, so they estimate ground to take 5 to 7 business days. But we do offer expedited shipping as well if you need it in a pinch.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about your education? I was kind of interested when you said that.
Yes, of course. So how our education works is it's called the Legacy Program. The first era is the 6-figure stylist era, and that is where you would get certified. Once you sign up, you will receive a confidentiality agreement, just basically saying you're not going to go teach our method for free to everybody. Once that is signed, you will get access to our education portal online that never expires. And so 10 years from now, if you want a refresher, you can log in there and watch the videos. And then we do, you'll get a full hand-tied kit, a topper kit, and tapes and bonds kit as well.
Okay.
What you do is you'll download WhatsApp, and you will work through those videos in your education portal and send photos of your doll head in WhatsApp through the mentorship. That mentorship also never expires. So again, 5 years from now, you've got a tricky client, you can hop in there and you can ask any questions that you may need.
Okay.
Within the program, we also do 4 live Zoom calls. They're over method essentials and product knowledge. We have one over the dream income formula. We have one over consultation and pricing, and then one over social media essentials. There are a few like little assignments that we have you do 24 hours prior to the call, but that really doesn't correlate with like your mentorship, if that makes sense. Those are just kind of bonus video calls through Zoom. They're all on Mondays at noon Central. If you're booked or you have something come up, we do have a replay option as well that will be live the following day. But the good news is you will always have access to those Zoom links and schedules. So even next year, if you're like, man, I need to touch up on my social media essentials, you can look in your portal and see when that social media call is, and you can hop on that call at any time. It's not, a certain time frame. It's really work at your own pace. And then included in your purchase price is one live in-person class.
Okay.
There
I was
are 2
about to ask you
days.
that, if there's any in-person classes and not just online. Okay, perfect.
Yes. A lot of people, which we do require, if you do choose to come to an in-person class, you do have to do the first 2 phases inside the mentorship. I think it's like sessioning and like laying the wefts or something like that. It's not much, but we require that because our classes, sometimes will have 50, 60, 70 people in it, and it just helps everybody kind of be on the same page when it goes to the doll head work. But that's really, if you do choose to come to in-person, I'm a better in-person learner.
Me
so,
too.
I think a lot of people are, especially when it comes to extensions. So that's super helpful. Purchase price for that era is $14.99 if you pay in full, or we do have some payment plan options as well.
Perfect. Do you guys sell to non-stylist? Or
We
is
don't.
it just stylist? Okay.
Yes, we only sell to licensed cosmetologists. We just feel like that's the right way to do it.
Right, so the client can't just go up there and see what you're pricing.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. So our approval process, I will say this, like if you end up leaving something blank or if your Instagram is private, typically they will send you an email asking for a copy of your cosmetology license.
Okay.
We just like to just triple confirm that you are a cosmetologist. Just to make sure nobody slips through the cracks. But if your Instagram is public, for your hair page or whatever, as long as that's listed and they can view that, you should get approved right off the bat.
Perfect. Why is your hair different than other hair extension brands?
Great question. So we take a lot of pride in our hair quality. Our CEO, she almost took extensions completely off of her menu at one point because she got like $60,000 worth of bad hair from a company and they wouldn't replace it. So she took matters into her own hands. She went to China. She found the perfect manufacturing team for us. We only work with one manufacturing team. We do not source from multiple, manufacturers. That way, if the odd chance that we get a bad batch, we know exactly who to contact and they can pinpoint the problem immediately. Our hair is ethically sourced. They're fairly paid for their hair. Let's see, we also use a patented bond building technology on our wefts. So, it helps preserve the bond so that no to little damage occurs, throughout the process. We do not force tone or color with our wefts. So what that means is basically like a lot of extension clients or extension companies will lift every single weft to a 10 just to go back and put color on it, and we do not do that. We work with the hair to preserve the bond, and we kind of let it tell us what color it's going to be. So that, I feel like, helps our quality kind of stand out from other companies. So yeah, I hope that answers your questions.
Well,
do you have any other questions for me?
No, I think I'll just go ahead and make an account whenever I have the time. Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome. And once you do get approved, like I said, Lakeland will shoot you a text, and you'll also get a DM. If you want to set up a call to get a little bit more information about the program and to get signed up, Lakeland will be happy to help you do that, and we'll get you in the program.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So, couple things. I have both feedback, but I'm gonna have to. Lena did a wonderful job. I will tell you, that was a lot of information. And she answered. She was very thorough with her answers, and she was also correct. I know that in the past, even years ago, we used to have people that helped us in customer service, and they would just give them the wrong answer. Probably lack of training, leadership wise. The two things, she's literally, is she suspicious? She's outside of her door. She's outside the door because she is very but okay, there's that. But two things. So we called her from unknown, so she doesn't even have our information. So from a owner standpoint and a sales standpoint, I definitely would want her to collect the phone number and the name of the person so that we can follow up, because she said, I'm going to go make an account when I have time. We know how that goes in our world. We don't ever have time. So, but other than that, from niceness and being prompt and knowing her information, I'm very, very pleased, and I'm very proud of her. So, Lena needs a raise. What do you guys say? But that's just it. I want you guys to understand, stop working with people because of the way they might make you feel or don't make you feel. And I see that so much inside of our industry. And this isn't a whole series of work with us. That's not, please, if that's your decision after watching that, goal accomplished. But my point is you guys have to be served. When you invest in these companies, you spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And also, they have your money in their hands. When they don't answer a phone, when they don't have a phone number on their website for you to even call, when you have a shipment that didn't show up, UPS dropped the ball, who knows what it is, or maybe they dropped the ball, and you can't get a hold of somebody, and your dollars are sitting in your chair waiting on you to perform, that's not okay with me. As a stylist, that is not okay. Mm-hmm. That is why Harper Ellis is ran the way it is, because I am a stylist and half of my staff are stylists, because we are our client and we want to be treated the way that we deserve to be treated, because you guys are dropping thousands and thousands of dollars on the line with these companies and you're not getting the service that you deserve. So demand it, and I promise you that's how we elevate this industry as a whole. Mm-hmm. Again, I want you to understand this whole series was not for us to be like, oh, yay, rah, rah, look at Harper Ellis. If you took it that way, also great. But also, I want you to be a part of the change. We all are guilty of being like, we want to change this industry. We want to elevate it. But do you want to elevate it? Because you need to demand better service and work with the companies that have the better service if you really want to motivate and elevate and change the industry the way that it should be changed. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching this entire series of Undercover Hairstylist. Let me know what I should be doing next. Maybe I should go into salons. Let's fight for our clients. I don't know. Give me some ideas. Thank you guys for watching.